Biggest drug haul in Northeast. Combined team seizes contraband worth rupees 500 crore rupees in the international market from one Myanmaris from More Watch number 2. B.Ed students of Eskula Women's College Nambol cry foul play in discontinuation of classes. Students demand relevant authorities to resume classes at soonest. No COVID deaths in past 24 hours. Manipur reports 17 new COVID-19 cases and 28 recoveries. COVID positivity rate stands at 1.15%. IIT scientists warn COVID-19 third wave triggered by Omicron COVID variant in India by February 2022. And India adds 6,822 fresh COVID-19 cases, 10,004 recoveries and 220 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate remains at 98.35%. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm USHAM. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the news in details. In the biggest drug haul in Northeast states, a combined team of 43 Assam rifles led by Major Bharat and Technopal District Police and Commando More led by Subedar Sanjeev Kumar Yengkhom OC, Commando More under the joint supervision of Colonel Sumit Sood, Commandant 43 Assam Rifles More Battalion, and T.H. Vikramjit, Superintendent of Police Technopal District, seized heroin powder and crystal meth worth around 500 crore rupees from a house near Sunrise Ground, More Watch number 2. The spot is close by to Indo-Myanmar border. Security forces have arrested one person in the case. The arrested person is 19-year-old Mon Khai, son of late Thang En Mang of Kampat in Myanmar. He was arrested at around 2:30 p.m. yesterday while coming out from the house with 11 soap cases of heroin powder. Total amount of narcotic substances seized in the joint operation are 3,936 soap cases of suspected heroin powder weighing more than 54 kilograms and 152 packets of suspected methamphetamine or crystal meth weighing more than 154 kilograms. Cost of the suspected seized heroin powder is estimated to be around 108 rupees in the international market, while that of the suspected seized crystal meth is estimated to be around 400 crore rupees in the international market. Hence, the total cost of the seized drugs is estimated to be above 500 crore rupees in the international market. Arrested person and the seized items have been handed over to OC More Police Station and a case has been registered for investigation.
Information shows that that particular house, which was kept under close surveillance, was using as a storage for these narcotic substances. So on searching the house, we could recover around 3,716 soft cases of this heroin powder. On further search, we could recover 152 packets of ice crystal meth. This is the packet crystal meth we recovered, 152 packets, which was packed in this tea leaf made in China. And we also recovered this packing materials, which indicates that and which is evidence that the packing was done at that place.
Meanwhile, many people have praised the achievement of Manipur police and the Assam Rifles.
Cross-border drug smuggling center mafumsida asiguma pharisi masiki mahutta drugsingsi lebak border da lanjal latringa pharamagadi hen effective oini hen fani na adumane khale
phari haibasi khaktana khoigi satisfy oiradra haibasi swaisida ni hoina naina bayarise khoi mamang da susugumba thodok myam ma thokre khoina lengak ta haijening badi haiba achievement asiga loina na khoi masi gi case asida chenaramba mi sing se matik chaba ain gi ba thok thorom lokhatna ba aduga madu chap chana investigation toba matam chana cha si thagat pa aduga legal gi oiba ahoba lapses amta lehendra kanda yamna thuna masi akhoi gi fast track court ta sinar kana masi yam thuna trial toba madarka oi Manipur drug chena gi ba mayam ngasi ifong phongna akhoi gi samasida dandi pidabase akhoi urabanina akhoi drug phare harga so koina yam kanna haraungai oidabase swai le
combined security force ki team mamana yam level pa crore chawnga ru ki oigadawa chang oigadawa drug mayama phagat pangam ki basimak koi gi security forces sing yam chawba adugum achievement amani drug pu puthok pungam dabagi thodok mayama mase koi lei gi basina maram ore haraga har ki makhata na sigumba yamna achawba amount drug sing lalon bu honarak pa duga manipura sigumba aina yadaba miyo bi hakchang sokningai oiba drug sing lana sijinaba mayam sing si sum mase koi thingmangam dabani haidana lawjai handak kisina maram oire haraga matungda sigumba phattaba thabak si tawning danabagi aduguma makhalgi khudang changdam ogedaba thabak si mase lakhat piu hai wafum se thamjaki.
Narcotic cell Imphal East police team has recovered suspected heroin powder weighing 485 grams from an unidentified person last night. Yes, the contraband belonged to an unidentified person, as reported by police, which further says that the team led by Narcotic Cell SI T. Lenin under the supervision of Narcotic Cell Imphal East OC Inspector K.H. Dev Kumar arrested the miscreant carrying a plastic bag containing the contraband at Kairao Langdum. Interestingly, police said the miscreant fled in the dark, leaving behind a plastic bag, which reportedly contained 45 soap caps of heroin powder. The seized items have been handed over to Irilbung police station and a case has been registered for investigations. B.Ed students of Eskula Women's College, Nambol, demanded authorities concerned to resume their classes in the school at the earliest. Speaking to media at the SAM office in Kwakaitel today, a B.Ed student of Eskula College, Sinam Priya said 50 students are admitted in this college and they started their first semester online class in September, after which physical classes started on November 11 but discontinued from November 16. The students said when government took over the college, it failed to include the B.Ed department, which was earlier affiliated to it. Hence, authorities halted the class.
Houzik se Eskula Women College ta leiriba training khudingmak makhogi mafam karai da no habadu houzik koi tambangam dre habadi houzik koina class tawbiu haba matam da magi space pibi dre B department amadi Eskula gi marak ta leinari ba karigumba khara loophole khara leibasna maram or kana satra da duki matik achauba impact ama khoi da awaba mamayok nare houzik leiriba academic session chatliba singa sida smooth oina khoi laik tamba phanghanbiu amadi koina hairuba matam da hanjin koina principal gi thong de chatuna kayamo haijakre mesida principal na so akhoi da college da pusalaka na noi like tambase akhoi government ke ayaba ma yaudragadi ma ngamdre hanana man haibire student organization any civil societies mayam na meeting changbiduna houzik satra singi mathakta tari ba awaba singase amuktang kokhan biu haduna media gi thong da haizari.
On the other hand, the SAM warned of launching intense protests in association with B.Ed students if government fails to resume their classes by Saturday. Taking part in the press meet, the SAM President Namirapam Edison said the B.Ed course was opened in the college after state government provided no objection certificate on July 16, 2013. On top of that, National Council of Teachers Education and Manipur University have approved the same. Edison urged the government to save the students' career life.
High department si government election by yaudi haidana college ki principal na masi akoina masi college manu changhan ba yaroi haidana mahiru singi changhandre adubu masi ki NSA ki notice thokpadi college ki principal na sign taruga thoi mahiru singi karak pa yamba 40,000 approximately per student masi ki huge amount hai masi mudi college ki account da masi ki account holder obis da khoi hoji college ki principal obis yauri aduga masi government ki chan oidri nakhoi government ki obis da yaude government ki college government ki oirabna college manung da nakhoi chang college manung nakhoi space leite haidana intho ga leibase masi yabra haibu wahang sine bo desam ki makai gi hangjiningi si.
Manipur Muslim Welfare Organization MMWO President Muhammad Wajid Shah called upon communities to support the ongoing demand for inclusion of Meitei community in the scheduled tribe list of the Indian Constitution. He was speaking at the 11th Foundation Day of MMWO held at GM Hall today, condemning the recent killing of 13 civilians by Assam Rifles personnel at Nagaland's Mon district. Wajid expressed apprehension that such instances are likely to occur in Manipur. He appeals to repeal AFSPA from the state at the earliest. Social scientist Dhanabir Laishram, SIMS Director Dr. S. Kumar, MCM President Alhaz Ali, Herikun President El Ratan were among those present at the event.
Community amakakta base tawraga hariba mapung oiba khudong chaba du aikoi loba haiba porchi am laibak thingai ni lairiba community khuding maksi gi oiba collective effort amada chapmana na aikoi darkar laiba tonga tona community sing representative sing stakeholders sing phaminaraga hariba khudong chaba se loba se aikoi punna lominaba lairiba phurup cha aikoi masel se chapmana na chapkhot minaraga chapmana na santi leba tangdu leitaba lamda mama oirakna bo hotna bada mipung khuding makki community khuding mana yapam chu toi aduga yadaba su yaroi maramdi laibak amada laiminaraga di laibak adu chapkhot pa haiba se laibak adu leba mipung khuding mak chapmana na khudong chaba opportunity kaya ado phangaba chapmana madugi peace to aikoida punama phangaba adugi mindset to aikoidi makta chapmana leminar boregadi there is no crime aduga there is no violence.
Imphal West Police Commando team has arrested a man for allegedly speaking at the political conference of Yai School constituency intending candidate Thaunaujam Brinda. Police reportedly picked him up from his residence at Lilong Arapti, Maninglekai around 6:30 a.m. today. Arrested man is 58-year-old Yumkhaibam Bimol. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club in Imphal today, Bimol's daughter Yumkhaibam Tampa said the commando team arrested his father without any arrest memo. She said the commando team told them that their father was arrested for speaking at the political conference of Brinda. The team also told the family members to come at the commando complex in Minuthong for details behind Bimol's arrest. Tampa alleged that family members were not allowed to meet Bimol at the commando complex and police failed to give proper explanation for his arrest when they went there. She urged the government to look into the matter and demanded unconditional release of her father.
अदुगा लाइबा मीसिंगजु मसाजु नॉर्मल न लापा नते यु थक्सलगा यु ngausalगा लागा अखोइदा दमाइना धक तौबनी अदुगुम थोंगदुदि खoi तसिंगना हाबदि यानिंगदे अतोपा केंद्रदगी लागा कइदबगी वा ngangiनो हाइबा वाहाइजे मोइना खोइदा थामेबा अदुगा मोइना अखोइदा हाइरेइजे हौजि केस लुसनग्रगदि नोइ फिबम जारारोय अखोइदा मोइना हौजि हाइरेइजे सिमाइना हाइरे केस लुसनग्रनी अदु मोइना तौबे हाबजे कइनो खनारगा तौ हाइबा वाफम अमा मोइना थामे अखोइदा अदु अहल मयाम अमा कइनो तौरं लैरि अदु असेंगबदुमदि अखोइदा खंगनबियु.
Volunteers of Irom Mangitol Election Committee handed over an individual to Hengang Police Station for reportedly tearing down election-related banners of the BJP intending candidate from Kundrakpam constituency. Arrested person is 27-year-old Namairakpam Netrajit Elias Tompok, son of N. Amusana from Kundrakpam Awanglaikai. Speaking to media, Publicity Secretary of the committee, Aribam Dijamani said CCTV footage showed that Netrajit tore down the banners which were pasted nearby Manipur Police Training College in Pangai last evening. They finally nabbed Netrajit from Haraurong Maninglekai and handed him to the police. He urged the authorities concerned to investigate the matter.
हाइबा पोस्टर असी कनागुंबा अमना तमना सेगाइ बेरमले असिगुमलबा बीजेपी बु उसितबा थवइदबागी थवों असी खoi थमोसनो नुवाइजदे तहनिंगनिंगदे अदबु सेगाइ मी मिउ असी एकोइना फाजरे फारिबा अंगांग असी एकोइना फारगा पुलिसता एकोइना सिनाखरे डिपार्टमेंट हाजिनिंगमुदि कनाना करिगिदमक्ता तहलिबनो करबा मिना इनछलगा तहलिबनो हाइबदु एकोइना उतंग समुरा किदो.
Apnadal Sonelal Manipur State has condemned the planting of bomb at the residence of Apnadal Sonelal Manipur State General Secretary Administration MD Isamuddin Khan alias MI Khan yesterday. It may be mentioned that the bomb was planted along with a warning letter not to contest in the upcoming election. Speaking to media at Apnadal office in New Lambulen today, Party State President Konthaujam Manoranjan termed the incident as unfortunate. He stated that Apnadal's utmost priority is the well-being of the public. He further appealed to stop demanding money from political parties, to stop election-related threats and call upon the public to vote for a competent candidate in the election. Manoranjan appeals to State Home Minister in charge come Chief Minister N. Biren to probe the incident and to provide strict security for MI Khan at the earliest.
MI Khan gi magi praja sing magodi hen yakhalakpa magi kendra da winning oigado wadu gum gi film lakpa sida kangbu kharana hellaga namdaba yagadra hay wakal londa magi mayum da bomb thamjandra tawi base tawigano manipur se landung win the Tolakani. In Manipur Praja Punam came from the Aquenikai Kunabzagalona, Masi Sigumata Wiramiba, again now we wanted to Willis, I take candidate to Viganu, Akoyam Levna, Prajagi Sempiti the Bot Komnaba, Prajana Yabamitu Kajasuno, Aika the Bia the ability, Prajana Panu Shidragadi Aikari the Gudu, Prajagi Minum Shiduni Queen and Nigerise, Akui Prajani Quenikizari Masi Manipur Prajana. Kanabuki de, Sibazuki de, Prajagi Panebu had the Koi, Masibo with a Kuchidoke Hadana, Laivaduma, Apnadal Sonelangila, Mingatani, Kaidi Kajaroi, Akudi Kaibira Canoe.
BJP Manipur Pradesh convened public aspiration meeting for manifesto of BJP Manipur Pradesh for 2022 State Assembly election today at Hotel Imphal. BJP Manipur in charge Sambit Patra, manifesto committee member Kam Hairog MLA, Dr. Thokchom Radesham, Konthaujam MLA, Dr. Sapam Ranjan, retired Lieutenant General LM Singh and BJP members attended the meet. Suggestions and ideas shared by the attendees will be considered in coming up with the party manifesto.
Equity vision document as a manifesto. In next 5 years, what all we in the government, as the government for the people, we have to do. I will give detail vision expert. We are seeking the suggestion from the experts so that governance public ki apama need based request invite suggestion mayamduna akoi manifesto da hapse rakanda sahi manga governance le rapakanda mayamna manifesto je akoi na puthoro panata public na on to medical department medical sector da le health ki experts sing na on to moi de lab ko to adu thambiyo haisa.
Now we have today's COVID update. Manipur added 17 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 1,474 samples tested in the last 24 hours. Today's COVID-19 positivity rate stands at 1.15%. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room, total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur have reached 1,25,406. Active cases are 330. There is no COVID-related death in the past 24 hours and death toll remains at 1,985. On a positive note, 28 recoveries were reported in the past 24 hours, rising the total recovered cases to 1,23,091. Manipur's recovery rate remains at 98.15%. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on COVID-19 third wave in India. Keep watching Impact News.
Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, developing tomorrow presents Panthoibi Green Homes, a destination of luxury living, modern amenities. Launching on 2nd of January 2022. Pre-register starts from 10th of December 2021 to get special discount. Panthoibi Green Homes. For more details, kindly contact Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, Uripok Taurang Bamlaika, Imphal.
Marks Time Classes. Chahi Khudingi Position Holder Puthokliba Marks Time Classes ke Class 9 to 12 Faubagi CBSE ke second term ki foundation course with free revision Lakliba December Kundagi Huzaragani. Batch amada Mahiroi Kun Laujagani. Admission Taubagi Aroiba Numit 11 December 2021. Akupamarol Gidama contact Taubirau Marks Time Classes. Wankai Mahupam Lampak. Aikogi contact number 9436 288 300.
The Young Learners Tutorial Home, Kurai Lamlong Bazaar, Ukrul Road, opposite Punjab and Sindh Bank, Imphal. English Aniga Kunnitoi ki form Thaba Haujari, January Tang Manga, English Aniga Kunnitoi dagi class Haujaragani, Haukiba 2009 Amaditain dagi Ngasi Faubada, Ramakrishna Mission Vidyalaya Narendrapur, Ramakrishna Mission Vidyapit Purulia, Amasung, RKMV Diogar, Sainik School Asina Chingbagi, class 5 Amadi 6 ki admission testa, Chada Chama Mai Paktuna Laklaba Tutorial Home ni. Akupa Marol Gidamak Makada Pizariva phone number Asida contact Tobirau.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. COVID-19 third wave is likely to hit India by February next year, as per IIT scientists. Manindra Agrawal, IIT scientist involved in the mathematical projection of trajectory of COVID-19, however, said that it will be milder than the second wave. He said in the new forecast, the new Omicron variant has been factored in. With Omicron, the new variant of SARS-CoV-2, the third wave of coronavirus could hit the peak by February, with cases likely to be reaching up to 1 to 1.5 lakhs a day in the country. India added 6,822 fresh COVID-19 cases, 8,834 recoveries and 211 deaths in the past 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cases stand at 98,416. Active COVID-19 cases in the country are the lowest in the last 552 days. Total recovered cases have reached 3,40,79,612 and recovery rate remains at 98.35%. Death toll has reached 4,73,757. Over 128 crore 76 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 26 crore 68 lakh 53,000 people. Above 52 lakh 81,000 people have died, and recoveries are above 24 crore 7 lakh 90,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 96 lakh 66,000 in the world, followed by Brazil and India. Kisan Morcha BJP Manipur Pradesh Vice President Ningringam Kashung has facilitated mass COVID-19 vaccination drive cum relief campaign across Pungyar Assembly constituency. Campaign has been conducted at K. Laihauram village, Sotul village and Karan village in the wake of new Omicron variant. Kanglei EPEA Kanba Loop has appreciated Rajya Sabha MP and titular King of Manipur Leshemba Sanajauba for urging the Parliament House to include Meitei Mayek in the Indian currency notes, for which the centre has already given positive response. The association appeals to the government to review the 27 alphabets of Meitei Mayek recognized by the government after issuing a gazette to avoid any controversy before printing it on the notes. Advisor of Maichau Ningsinglup Kurai Sanasam Ibomcha has demanded the government to stop construction of the proposed new quarter of Planning and Development Authority at Ima Langon Laifamlen. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today in the presence of members of Umanglai Kanba Loop and other religious associations, Ibomcha warned of intense agitation if the government ignored their plea. Works Minister and Thongju MLA Thongam Biswajit inaugurated a new public hall at Kongman, Zone 4 of Thongju Assembly constituency today. Speaking on the occasion, Minister Biswajit said he had joined the politics to serve the public. He claimed that developmental activities he had promised for Thongju Assembly constituency before the last assembly election are now almost 90% completed. He encouraged to file RTI if anyone ever wants to know in details on the amount spent from MLA Local Area Development Fund. He further claimed that BJP is the only political party striving for the upliftment of weaker section of the society.
Community hall puchana sara kari dum dona akoi kendra da sare community hall de nit be da sajabani ai sigi koi ai sigi tawe haiba ape wakal khanba izam ki wakal thadu kadabani izam hai posi lerigai masu chaukaloi lekai su chaukaloi maduna akoi da society ki development work da amadi hamper ho hingane habse rajniti tawe mami khudmang na khangdi kadamane habse ai khamjagane ho masida.
Former Minister, Chief of Henbung Village and President of Foundation for Environment and Economic Development Services, Haukolet Kipgen, organized a workers' consultative meeting at a village in Kangpokpi district today. He is contesting in the upcoming 2022 election. The BJP intending candidate expressed confidence of getting the BJP ticket to contest the election from 51 Saitu Assembly constituency. Village chiefs from Saitu AC, even from far-flung like Khoirok, Dolang, Kuno, Lanka, etc., Laishram Joy Kumar, Advisor AVBP Northeast and Director Feeds Group of Institute College, Khageshwar, President BJP Saitu Mandal, Chongnailam Kipgen, General Secretary BJP Sadar Hills M. Chungku Hau Kom, Member Namami Gangte, Project BJP Manipur and others attended the meet. National People's Youth Front (NPYF) will organize a youth conclave on December 10. The conclave will be held with an aim to empower youths to bring positive changes in the society. Meanwhile, new members of NPYF were accorded warm welcome at the residence of Ketergaon Assembly Constituency, NPP intending candidate Narul Hassan. 26 ex-chairpersons of Manipur's urban local body Municipal Council have thanked Mahut Executive Member cum Chief Minister Biren for employing them as caretaker chairperson in their respective municipal councils. Speaking to media at Kakching Garden today, the 26 ex-chairpersons thanked Chief Minister for fulfilling their demands. They further urged the government to accelerate post-creation process of municipal council staff at the earliest.
Makatan Chathrakadava, Ski Mayamama, Housing for all gi, Pitokado, Shamayam Lehoriba, first Solmangi, second Solmangi, third Solmangi, second Fiasgi, Lakado, Shamayamangasi, Secretary Panduna Loinamak, Finance Department Pandana Lere, Equi beneficial things the Yobungamdre, Masisu Equayam to the Pitok Pirakan, Tado Pirakan, Habi Equi Asat Hamzari.
Eastern Himalayan Women Forum has condemned on security forces gunning down civilians in Nagaland's Mon district on December 4. Press release from the forum said the incident shows failure of Nagaland Intelligence Bureau and Home Ministry's Intelligence Bureau. The forum further demanded central government and the President of India to repeal Armed Forces Special Powers Act of 1958 from all the Northeast states and Kashmir, investigation by proper Special Investigation Team SIT and compensation to the bereaved families. Konyak Union KU, the apex tribal body in Nagaland's Mon, imposed a day-long ban in the district on Tuesday to protest the killing of 14 civilians by security forces and announced a 7-day mourning from the next day. The KU urged security forces to abstain from patrolling in the Konyak region during the 7-day mourning period and warned that if the law enforcers do not abide by it, they will be responsible for any untoward incident that might occur. In the event of the unfortunate incident, Nagaland has called off the state's signature festival, the Hornbill Festival. National Socialist Women's Organization of Nagaland, NSWON, has condemned the killing of innocent laborers by Assam Rifles on December 4 at Oting village of Mon district in Nagaland. MSWON has expressed shock on the excuse given by the Indian security forces as mistaken identity leading to the incident, and Union Home Minister Amit Shah defending the security forces in the parliament. Press release from NSWON extends solidarity with the people of Konyak community and the bereaved families. Committee on Human Rights, COHR Manipur, Singjamei Wangma Bhagyabati Lekai and Kangleipak Kanba Lup Manipur have also condemned the incident, while World Meitei Council Assam, Manipur and Nagaland state units have condoled the demise of the civilians in the incident. Manipur State Secretariat of the CPIM also condemns the botched operation by the army in Mon district of Nagaland that led to the killing of civilians and one soldier. United Committee Manipur UCM also condemns the incident and demanded a repeal of AFSPA 1958 from the Northeast states, calling it a draconian law. The 27th death anniversary of former minister and former Hairong MLA Marangthem Ibotombi was observed today. Marangthem Ibotombi Charitable Trust organized the event at the memorial site of Marangthem Ibotombi located at his Hairok Part 2 residence. A public meeting was also held as a part of the memorial. Leader of Congress Legislature Party Okram Bobby, AICC Manipur in charge Bhakta Charandas, Congress Working Committee member Gai Khangam, MPCC President and Loken and others took part in the observance.
Democracy चटपा मखमदा हिंसागी मखम लेके हाइसे गोतमीना पामजनम दबा अदुगो हिंसागी थबा कांग्रेस पार्टी ना पामजनम हिंसागी थबा सिगुबा ओहिंसा दा थाजबा मिसिंसे कनाना पारा तंबिगनी मांगदे सिंबिबा हलमलाइगो इमाइबेन सिमायाम सिना हलो केंद्र के मणिपुर लेबा केंद्र नि उसेदा चौबा पराम तंबिरा कोई हिंसा का कोई खाते के अहिंसा का नॉन वायलेंस का कोई खाते ही है से
Medical assessment camp for students in the age group of 6 to 18 years under Kakching zone was held at practicing junior high school in Kakching. Zonal Education Officer Kakching organized the camp in association with Chief Medical Officer Kakching. The medical assessment camp was held to identify children with special needs under Samagra Shiksha Government of Manipur. ZEO Kakching Pia Chauba said specialist doctors conducted free health checkup and provided free medicines to students from government, aided and private schools during the camp.
Game asida maroina sahi taruk tagina tara nipan phawgi manungda leiba angang singbu aikoina disable oiba angang singbu masak khangboktuna makoigi laik lai su tambada mateng pangba amadi makoigi tangai phudaba medical aid and appliancing adu pina bagi damakta aikoina chinjaba game ni.
Wildlife Warden of Bishnupur District Professor R.K. Birjit has called for sincere efforts to save wildlife. He was speaking at the awareness on anti-poaching campaign beside the Loktag jointly organized by Bishnupur Forest Division, Thanga High Secondary, UTC Thanga Young Kwakta Association and Postcat Nungay at Thanga High School today. Morang Aro Gichandra, Bishnupur Forest Aro Ratan Kumar, United Club of Thanga President Maipak Chow and Thanga High School Principal Sanayaima took part in the event. Imphal West District Commando arrested and accused active member of proscribed KYKL from Lilong Arapti Maninglekai this morning. Arrested person is 60-year-old Yumkhaibam Bimol Mitei, son of Y Kula, resident of Lilong Arapti Maninglekai. According to Impact News sources, Bimol works under one AMU of KYKL. He has been handed over to Lilong Police Station for further interrogation. Now the sports news. DYMO State Sports Committee Manipur will kick off its 6th DYMO Manipur Marathon 2021 on December 26. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, Committee Secretary Zeki Chan SM said the 42.5-kilometer long marathon on the theme Run for Encouragement to Sports Youth of Manipur and Integrity will flag off from Naransena in Moirang at 7 a.m. and conclude at Uripok Achomleikai. He informed that more than 150 people are taking part in the marathon, which carries a cash prize of Rs 1 lakh as first prize. Konsakul Area Joint Action Committee has withdrawn its proposed total shutdown in demand for naming National Sports University as NSU Konsakul Harauching. An agreement was reached between the JSC and YAS Minister Letpao Haukip at his old Secretariat office today. Segmai MLA Dingo, Deputy Speaker K. Robindro and Kajak members were present at the meet. Government has reportedly agreed to the name, but the final announcement will be made after a meeting with all the stakeholders concerned at the Conference Hall of Manipur Secretariat on December 11. Medalists of the 30th National Men and Women Sub-Junior and Junior Master Bench Press Championship Equipped and Classic were felicitated today. Patsoi constituency intending candidate W. Dinesh Chandra presented gifts to the players at the event held at one S. Tombi's residence at Changangai, Makhalekai. The 5-day championship organized by Goa Super Bodies Powerlifting Association under the aegis of Powerlifting India lasted from November 16 till 20. It may be mentioned that A. Somibala clinched gold in 57 kg Masters weight category and S. Romita bagged a silver and bronze medals in Masters 84 kg weight category in equipped and unequipped events. National Sports University, Manipur and Russian International Olympic University, Sochi signed a memorandum of understanding on extending help to each other in the field of sports and University. The MOU will be submitted during the 21st Russian Annual Summit 2021. The MOU includes academic exchange, short-term courses, seminar, conferences, educational projects, and many others. Youth Development Committee Wangkai Ningtiampukri Mapal organized a reception for gold medalists of the 20th Junior National Wushu Championship 2021-2022 Lemapokpam Nelson Mitei today at Ningtiampukri Athokpam ground. Nelson clinched gold in Jiangsu and Guangzhou event of the championship held from October 20 till 25 at Lovely Professional University in Punjab. Nelson also earned the superhuman title in the championship. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Biggest drug haul in the Northeast. Combined team seizes contraband drugs worth around 500 crore rupees in the international market from More Wat number 2 from one Myanmarese. B.Ed students of Eskula Women's College Nambol cry foul play in discontinuation of classes. Students demand relevant authorities to resume classes as soon as. No COVID death in Manipur in past 24 hours. State reports 70 new COVID-19 cases and 28 recoveries. COVID positivity rate stands at 1.15%. IIT scientists warn COVID-19 third wave triggered by Omicron COVID variant in India by February 2022. And India adds 6,822 fresh COVID-19 cases, 10,004 recoveries and 220 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate remains at 98.35%. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.
December tang mapandagi taramari faubo pangthokadoriba Observation of Energy Conservation Week 2021 asiga mari leinana Conserve Energy Save the Future haiba theme da essay amadi painting competition pangthokchagadori. Essay competition asi December tang 13 thangza numita ayuk pung 13 dagi